Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. I am so grateful that you are joining in to plan with me today. So in this video, I will be planning for the week of August 16th through the 22nd, and I will be doing a back to school type spread. I was thinking of using the books Bookish, Wise Teacher, and Playful Icons together. So I'm excited to get into this. So if you want to see what I create, then you already know. Stay tuned. Okay, so jumping right in, you guys, here are the books again. I have Bookish, I have Wise Teacher, and I have Playful Icons. And my thought process is to do, of course, back to school, but I'm like a book smart type of spread. I don't know. That's what came to mind. So I went ahead and pulled some stickers from Bookish already. Some functional boxes and things. And I really want to use these little circle, type boxes. So I thought that would be different to add to the spread for this week. And I really love the colors. And I thought all of these books really kind of complement each other as far as the color palette. So just starting out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place down a functional box circle. Then I'm trying to see if I want to do clusters like in 4 different spots. So if I want to do 3, I think I'm gonna go with 3 for now. That's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna place that one on Monday, and then I'm gonna put me one on Thursday as well, and I'm gonna put one kind of like in between like Saturday and Sunday is what I was thinking. And then I was like, well, maybe I should move it up and put this one actually on Saturday because it's pink, or like a red tone. It's more so red than pink actually. And then put this purple one down between Saturday and Sunday, and just kind of like cluster them together that way. Okay, so I can make one big cluster there. Okay, so now I have these squares, and I thought they were different also to use, and I wanted to use them, so I'm just going to layer them over these little boxes. I did want to put this one more so on Wednesday because I do know I want to put something in that box specifically that I got going on Wednesday to make myself remember. It's something for church. We start back with our small group on Wednesday, and we've been out for the whole summer, so I want to make sure I don't forget. And so I'm going to put that one specifically up a little bit. Then I place the one on Monday, just a little bit, I guess, to the left side of Monday to give me more functional space there. And then I'm going to put this one in the bottom right corner, but I need to straighten it up a little bit. It's a little crooked, and it has a little book on it, so I thought it would be nice to put like, something, one of my main to-dos that I could do throughout the week, not necessarily on a particular day. And then I'm going to put this one on Friday. All right. Okay, so now I feel like I have a foundation, and I'm liking how it's looking. I like the colors, you guys. The colors are popping, especially that yellow. That yellow and that purple, that deep shade of purple is doing something for me. Okay, so here is where I'm just going to go in and add some other stickers. I pulled these eyeglasses, and this is the Wise Teacher book. I thought that would be nice. I almost used those pencils, then I remembered the Playful Icons has pencils in it. So I pulled these books, and these books actually have like the different school subjects on them. So I thought that was cute to, add in the school element. And I pulled some crayons and another apple, just in case I want to use a couple of them. Then I pulled out the Playful Icons, and I thought about this. Like when I got to this book, I was like, oh my God, I could have done like layering underneath those square boxes. But I was like, well, I can save those for another spread. It's okay. I already got them down. So here are those pencils that I was talking about. Now these are paper, whereas all the other stickers I'm using pretty much are clear. But it's fine. I'm going to make it work. I saw these chairs. I saw the bookstore, but I pulled that chair because it was orange, and I needed a little bit more orange in this spread. And I love these girls, but I wasn't sure how I wanted to use them yet, so I just left them. Okay, so now that I got those pulled in, I'm trying to see where else I could place things. So of course, the second part of my foundation, once I get kind of like my functional boxes now, is to go ahead and add in my checklist. And you guys, I tend to like try to switch things up, but then sometimes I like to just do stuff like how I normally do it. And I love this checklist stencil. I don't know, it brings me joy. So I really like it a lot. And so if you watch my channel for a while, you know I will whip this baby out and use it. So I just added me some checklists on Tuesday and Thursday, and then I'm gonna add some on Friday as well as Sunday. And then that way, that gives me tons of functional to-dos, in which those days I tend to have quite a few things that's like my to-do days. Typically Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays is weekly prep day. Then I went into the Playful Icons book and I saw these boxes, and so I thought those would be nice to pull. I did pull, they were in the right colors, so in that deep purple and that yellow, and I told y'all those two colors are popping for me. They didn't really have a green or red in that in the shade that I needed, so I skipped those two colors, and I just pulled them just in case I need them for some type of layering. I also saw these little banners, and so I thought those would be nice to add in also in that red and green color, since I couldn't find boxes that complemented those colors. Okay, so now I'm going to add this little banner because I thought this space would be great for a gratitude spot that I could place there, or like a weekly highlight, or I mean, I do have a journal, but I do like to place it in my planner sometimes too. So that can really it's like my infinite space that I could write anything in. So I placed that little chair there also, just to give me that orange pop. And I thought that was like the best place to put it, down at the bottom right. Now I'm trying to see where else I can add in some other icons and, you know, just have some fun. I really wanted it to look very school-like, very, you know, like almost like back to school. And so that's why I pulled tons of icons this spread versus boxes, because I wanted it to give that effect. So that's what we're going with. Okay, so these crayons, I feel like they would look really good on Thursday. And I thought they would offset, like give me some more color down there as well. So we're going to place this sticker on Thursday. And I feel like that looks cute. And then I'm going to white out here on Monday so I can go in and place my book stack that has the different subjects on it, with the little apple. And then now I have this other quote, and I feel like it'll go perfect over here on this bigger cluster. So I'm gonna white out me a space there, and now I'm just trying to see how I want to line it up. Do I want it all on Saturday, or do I want it in between Saturday and Sunday? I didn't want to take up my writing room on the red square circle type box, like the rounded box. That's what we're gonna call those, rounded boxes, kind of half rounded boxes. And I didn't want to, you know, take up too much space on it, so I decided to put it in between the two. And I wanted to make sure that my whiteout was like spot on for this. So that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just building my clusters, you guys. I only pulled a few boxes because I feel like when I fill this spread out, I'm going to add boxes later. So because I did go with the icon route this time, I felt like, you know, the boxes would really look good once I add them in on after the pen. So I'm excited to write in this spread already. So I added this little apple because I have an apple on the left side of the spread, so I thought that would be cute right there to add in the school element, since it's a book type quote, a book focused like reading type quote. I wanted to add in my little glasses and apple to add in the school element. Then I added this pencil to the bottom, and I thought that pencil, it was pink and green, or red and green, pink and green, so it blended in too much with those boxes on Monday. So I decided to go in, and I remembered that there were rulers on Monday, like inside the Playful Icons book, so I pulled one of those. And so I thought that was cute. It added some more, you know, school supplies to my planner spread. And then now I have these boxes, and I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can add in. Possibly I did have my eyeglasses, and because I added that one on top of the quote over there, I knew I wanted to add these to the left side of the spread, so those clusters. So now I do feel like I have a lot going on the kind of like the bottom right portion of the spread, but Friday's box needs something. It's kind of bare up there by itself. And so I was like, okay, let me go in and see what else I can find that would look good. And I saw all types of things. This Bookish book is so cute. It's my first time using it. And I'm just so glad that it correlated with a lot of the stickers that I already had. It's just such a cute book. So then I remembered, okay, I have this rainbow on Thursday, so let me pull a rainbow sticker. So I pulled one of those because I can add that element in. I also thought about one of those books that's in the Bookish spread, but I don't know, for some reason, I wasn't feeling the books. And I think I want to use those for something else possibly in the future, since I have several of them in this book. So I'm just flipping through trying to see what else I can find. And I mean, there's so much, you guys, so many cute little things that you can pull out of this book. I love the little Happy Meal stickers. They have pets on them, and some of my stickers, like the chairs and then the little squares, they have little pets in them, but I didn't want to bring any pets into this spread. I'm just gonna act like those are classroom pets. I know they're dogs and cats, I believe one is a cat, but it's okay. I'm just gonna roll with it because they are on there, and I didn't want to white it out. That didn't really matter to me, I guess, at the moment of time anyway, since I had that one little pet there on the chair. Okay, so what I did here was I found these crayons. They were single in the Wise Teacher book, and I thought, well, I could put that on Friday, but they are a little bit bigger. So then I went back to the page where I pulled the smaller crayons from, and I was trying to see if I could make it work. But I think what I want to do, instead of using these single ones, I think I'm gonna just cut me out some crayons. And so yeah, I'm gonna put these back in the book, and I can just use those later. They're super cute. And I'm just gonna cut out me a green one because I don't have green at the top of this spread. That was the other thing, like the colors too. And I'm gonna pull this purple shade just because I like it. I mean, I really could have used, I felt like the purple would look the best. So, and now I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay them out. And I just kind of want to, like, make them look a little bit more realistic. Like they're, like I got school supplies kind of scattered on top of, my stickers and everything. So I'm playing around with the rainbow and seeing how I can cluster it all together. And now what I didn't do in this spread that I probably would normally do when I'm building clusters like this is use a whole bunch of like jelly roll pen, like the white pens or a whiteout, to kind of place these clear stickers on top. But I don't know, I was going for like I said, the school supplies on top of my paper effect. So I just left it like it was, and I didn't like overlay it too much, so it didn't really bother me that it wasn't like completely transparent in those areas, or like flawless in those areas. Okay, so now I'm trying to see what can I add to the space. Like on that Tuesday and Wednesday spot, I just feel like it's kind of naked, like blank, I guess I should say. And so I'm trying to see, I felt like because the quote I used had gold foiling, and it's the only gold foiling I have on this spread. So I'm trying to see what else I can pull that I can add to the spread to give that gold foiling effect. And I may add in some icons later just to give it more of a pop. But I'm trying to see what kind of quotes I can add. Now, I did like this quote. It says book lover. And I did feel like it was a big enough and long. It was like a very linear quote or a horizontal type quote versus vertical. And I thought it would do great. That other quote says dreamer. I don't know, but I wasn't feeling it for this particular spread. So I went back to these like banners. And I remember some of them had gold foiling like quotes on them. And so I was like, okay, I wanted to use two of them anyway. So I did pull this yellow one. It says, "You got this," in gold foil. And I was like, okay, if I put that one there, then I definitely need to switch this one up. And that will kind of, even though it looks blank to me, once I fill it in and write in my planner, it's not going to be blank. And that gives me extra space on Tuesday to either add boxes or add some type of icon there. And so, I like my white space, you guys. I really do. So when I'm planning, I try to keep that in mind also. And really, like, that's why balancing your spread out, it gives you a balance of decoration, but white space, and plenty of functionality. That's why I love clusters and layers too. I feel like I can get all of it in one spread. Okay, so now that makes me feel better about that. So now what I'm looking at is I feel like the top needs something. Like, because I didn't add anything to that middle part, I definitely want to add something to the top, just to kind of bring it all together. I feel like in the horizontal layout, sometimes when you are using it, the top can kind of look blank because it doesn't have anything going across it. So I did find these little small washi strips, and you guys know I like extra little flares to my spread, so I decided against it, and I was like, well, let me just try something. I can maybe try that later. I found this washi strip, but it wasn't long enough. It was in the Playful Icons book, I believe, but it wasn't long enough, like I said, so I didn't feel like it would work, and I was trying to see if I should add it to the spread, but I still think at the top needs something. So then I go back to, I believe this is the Bookish book, and at the very back there are some washi strips in it, and I'm finding one, but that one right there was white, and it just didn't add it didn't look like I added much. It didn't give me the punch that I was looking for, and so I decided to go with this colorful one that was in the color, but it's very thin. So I thought, okay, yeah, that's it. So let me just straighten it out a little bit. That's giving me more of the vibe that I'm looking for at the moment for this spread. So I'm gonna straighten it out, and you guys see how it just adds something to the spread. It makes it look complete, like it makes it look like it's finished to me. So and I typically do this last anyway. Okay, so I find this other one. I'm gonna trim it a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I feel better about it. Yes. Okay, yeah, you guys. So I'm liking the spread. It's giving me my back to school book lover vibes, and I want to know what you think about the spread. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And let me know if you're back in school. I wish everyone a safe and successful school year. Thank you so much for being so kind and so sweet. And until next time, love ya. Bye.